Okay, everyone, I'm so excited today because I am joined by Giorgia Whigham and Max Burkholder, who star in Ted. The full season's on Peacock today. How you guys doing today?
Good.
I'm good. How are you?
How are you?
Good. I'm so excited to talk to you guys. I absolutely love this show. It's hysterical. And I'm wondering, because it's in a 90s setting, Georgia, did you learn anything for the first time on the show you didn't know about the 90s just being in that setting?
Yeah, a lot. I consider myself a little bit ignorant going into it because I had to do a lot of research on certain things. Plinko's a big one. Didn't know what Plinko was, so that's a brand new one for me. But I think just like also reminding myself of some of the technology that was around then because we did grow up with some of it, but
Yeah.
it faded out kind of quick.
Yeah,
So
I had a
just
Nintendo 64 growing
yeah,
up.
yeah, exactly. So and a VCR, we had those, but it's like just reminding, it's reminiscent. It's weird. Very
Yeah,
cool.
and if it's cool for the viewers feeling that way too and getting that like 90s nostalgia again, and it's cool you guys connected to it. And Max, you posted on Instagram that when you were sent the Ted doll before
Yeah.
shooting, you brought it with you on the town. So I'm wondering, how far did you take this? Like, did you have the doll in your room with you, breakfast?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, they sent everybody in the cast a life-size Ted doll
Hmm.
when we were cast, and the instructions we were given was, like live with it, talk to him, like bring him around with you, just get used to where his body is in space. Because when
Yeah.
we're doing the show, there's nothing there. You're talking to empty space. So I did two things. One was I brought him around to a bunch of bars and had a lot of fun with people being like, why is Ted from the movie there? And I would just be like, oh, that's my best friend. Just sort of keep people in the dark. And the way I did it was I would tape my phone to his head and FaceTime people so that I just got an experience of like what it's like
How
talking
big
to
he
him in
is.
space.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's genius.
I took him on the 101 and I stopped with him in traffic. That's like I buckled him in and we were in traffic and people would kind of be like, "What?"
Yeah.
And it just you have to just be like, "Yeah, that's don't worry about it."
Yeah,
Don't ask questions.
You should have
all
just
for the
pretended
yeah.
that they were seeing something that wasn't there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
What are you talking?
Yeah, no, everything you do for the art, that's great. Georgia, at any point was Blair going to have a Boston accent? Like, how did you kind of come about and get out of that one? Because I feel like that's
Oh,
such a challenge in general.
I don't know. I think that's it was I got very lucky. No, I was looking forward to doing it when I got cast, but I also knew that it was a huge challenge and Max showed me up already. Like he came with this amazing accent. He sounds like Mark Wahlberg and I was like, thank God I didn't have to do that because it would have been difficult. But naturally I do kind of have a little bit of like a Valley girl accent. So I had to get rid of that. I had to go a little bit like
Yeah.
gravelier, a little deeper because Blair's tough. She might not have the accent. And the reason, going back to how is I asked Seth, I said, are you sure? Because I'll figure it out. We can figure it out. And he said, no, she's a little more educated than them.
Yeah.
She's a little smarter. So that was, I got very lucky,
No,
but
yeah, and it's a great character. You do a great job. So it's cool to see the variety too, which I like. And
thank you.
Max, I was just thinking while watching this that, you have to look down so much at your scene partner being a teddy bear. So is your neck killing you on set? Like, do you have to do neck exercises? Like, how do you get through
A
this?
little bit. That's actually a really good question. Yeah,
That's a good
that's
one.
crazy. I do have like a pinched nerve in my neck that I had even before shooting that on particularly long days I'd just be like, "Ugh, okay, all right, going
Yeah.
again." Yeah. I also
Yeah.
love having to look down at my scene partner so much because everybody's best angle of themselves is from directly below. Everybody's favorite angle is, famously when you're going like this. Yeah.
Of course, of
So,
course. No, that's a great answer. And no, it's so fun seeing you with Ted, how well you do having that as a scene partner. So it's great. And I'm excited for everyone to see this. It's out today. And what's cool is the full season's out on Peacock, so you can binge it in one shot. It's so much fun. Thank you, Georgia and Max, for joining me today. And I hope to talk to you in the future.
Thank you so
absolutely. You too,
much.
man.